Hello, it's Nate from Nate's Fish, and today I'm going to give you 5 ways to kill your fish. Number 1, feeding too much. Now, I put this on the list first because it is the most important in my opinion. In my experience, it's caused at least 90% of my problems because if you have things overgrowing, if you have too many snails, if you have too many fish, if you have too many dying, it's usually, or you need to cycle your tank a lot even, it's usually because you're feeding too much. Because creatures and plants need fuel to grow. Just know it doesn't take much to keep your fish happy and healthy. I'll give my guppies 10 to 15 seconds to finish their food, or next time I'll feed them a little bit less. You should never have food sitting for minutes on end. That means your aquarium with everything combined cannot absorb your food, which means a lot of it is going to go to waste. It is okay to feed your fish less. And that leads into my second point, which is not having a stable tank. What do I mean by a stable tank? Well, I mean having a thriving ecosystem in a glass box or acrylic or whatever you keep your fish in. Having an ecosystem makes it so your aquarium can handle any waste that is introduced into the tank, whether fish die or just pooping, whatever. Have plants that can suck that up, have substrate so to break things down, have good bacteria in your water in general. You can get that from a lake, a stream, a creek, wherever, pond. Remember, nature has been keeping fish alive for quite a while, so I copy nature. Number 3, having too small of a tank. But how big of a tank should you really have? Well, I keep my guppies in a 10-gallon tank. You could probably do a 5, but I do a 10. Remember, the bigger the tank, in general, the more stability you're going to have in the tank. If something falls in it or you feed too much, it's more likely going to have a chance to recover if you have a larger size tank. Number 4, not having good filtration. Now you can do this the artificial way or the natural way. The natural way would be having plants. The artificial way would be having hang on the back filters, sumps, sponge filters. Now I go with plants plus a sponge filter, which seems to work really well in keeping a thriving tank. And don't forget, having sand or dirt at the bottom of your aquarium actually helps break things down really well. And the last item on my list is 5, not having places for your baby fish to hide. Now sometimes I get lucky and the adult fish won't eat my fry, but the majority of the time, especially when it's a first-time mother, they absolutely love to eat the baby fish. So having plants for your fish to hide in or decorations is a great way to keep those little fish alive until they get bigger and stronger. Well, if you've made it this far into the video, consider subscribing and joining the Guppy Gang, because I'm just going to keep working on making these videos more interesting and just more enjoyable. And with that, I'll see you later.